Hello and welcome to the next part of 7 days. We have 3 days left. We went through quite a few of not so quite nice memories, accepting them that they happened, moving on, and I suppose we shall see what other things the protagonist has to face next. You wait for the bus to arrive. I'm scared. Haven's been an important part of me for a while. I'm not sure if looking back at it will help me. I've tried multiple times to let go, but every attempt has failed. So we're gonna know more about Haven, eh? I wonder if she still thinks about me. The real her. I know the Haven in this world isn't real, but that doesn't stop me from wanting to see her again. What if I don't like what I remember? I've tried to push these memories away time and time again. I didn't want to think about her. I wanted to, but I refused to let myself think. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Alrighty. Well, there is Haven. Hi. It's time to finally face this, isn't it? For years you've been stuck with me in your mind. I just want to see you happy. If climbing this mountain can help you achieve that, then you should at least try. I'll be here for you. Do you want to save yourself? Yup. We want to save ourselves. Her again, It's time to take off that mask of yours. You don't need a white sheet to see the past. Look at it with your own eyes. Don't be scared. So no G this time? I don't want you to interact with these moments. Just take a look at them. And let them float. Little arrow. Go ahead, take a look. Ah. I was supposed to interact with the bench, I see. It looks like you can pull off the shadow. Take it off? Do you want to remember? We kinda have to. We can't proceed otherwise. You try your best to remember the memory you try to forget. It was a sunny evening. I was just listening to some music on my mom's MP3 player. I had discovered a new band and I was exploring their discography. Then I suddenly saw someone's shoes in front of me. And what are you listening to? I had never seen this girl before. She looked like she was about my age and she smelled nostalgic. Oh, I love that band. I actually saw them live a couple of weeks ago. Hey, I wanted to ask if you would be up to chat via email? I'll give you my address. This girl wants to message me? Sorry, I'm unstable. We'll figure it out. It sure is a bench. I thought I recognized that song from your cheap earbuds. I loved listening to their music back then. Ah, now I can proceed. I think I might have caught some feelings when I saw you on the bench. I was pretty nervous when I approached you. Go on, try to remember. The shadow layer is a bit harder to get off. Look at the screen. Oh, the emails. Ui. Huh. You remember. The excitement of seeing that email. Do you want to remember? Sure. You try your best to remember the memory you try to forget. The following day, I checked the computer to see if I had gotten an email from her. And sure enough, she sent one. I opened it nervously and read what she had to say. Hey! I still haven't gotten your name, so I don't really know what to call you. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I don't think anyone listened to that band. I thought I had it from your earbuds, so that's why I asked. I hope you didn't find me creepy or anything. I actually had something to ask you. Would you maybe want to hang out sometime? Maybe talk about your favorite music or get something to eat? Let me know. Haven. Everything will go wrong. Yeah, I'd love to. I'm really glad you decided to agree. I was so nervous when writing that email. I didn't want to mess up or seem uncool. There's a heart sketched onto the tree. You're reminded of the taste of apple juice. I remember being pretty nervous while I was waiting for you. What if you didn't show up? What if you forgot about it? I kind of feel bad that a part of me is most definitely thinking, okay, how did this go wrong? Why do you want to forget about it? No. Well, relationships going wrong isn't exactly something rare. Though, of course, that doesn't make it easier to jump over your shadow and still try. You try your best to remember the memory you try to forget. There she was, under the big tree. She was looking through her bag, trying to find something. Hey, took you long enough. This is a good spot, right? Did you see the picture I sent you on the phone? She had sent a picture under the tree where we had arranged to meet. She brought some snacks for us to enjoy. We talked about ourselves, the music we were listening to, and had some small talk. It was nice. Hey, I was thinking we could maybe do this again sometime. I really enjoyed this. A second date? Could you even call this a date? I'm not sure if she's into me. Yes, yes, anxiety. This won't last long. I like her. I was glad you enjoyed the snacks I brought. It was fun getting to know you a bit better, even though there were some awkward moments. I personally didn't find them awkward. I was enjoying the moment. Bird. Hello, bird. It does something different. Okay. Haven isn't here this time. You try to remember a melody. Up, up, down, left. Up, down, left. Up, down, left. There she is. You try your best to remember the memories you try to forget. We started dating after a month. On one of our dates, we got really close. She got really nervous and said, "I think I love you." I felt an inexplicable joy in my body that whole day. It was special, unlike anything I've ever felt before. Sometimes we would hang out at random spots and listen to music together. I'd share an earbud and we would enjoy the view. She had introduced me to this one artist and I started listening to their music all the time. Every time I listened to them, I thought about Haven. How beautiful she was, how caring she could be. She was my everything. I couldn't stop thinking about her. I was so happy. Hey, do you want to try something? What do you mean? Hold on. What's that? It's a grinder. It's used to grind up wheat. I understand if it's not your thing, but if you want to try it out, that's your choice. I knew Haven had been smoking for a little while, but I had never seen her high. Felt a bit strange when she first mentioned it. I couldn't imagine her being that kind of person. I mean, weed can also be used to self-medicate, I think. As far as I know, it's not really dangerous, but some people don't react well to it. I never had some myself, though. Not really interested in being high or drugs in general, honestly. I decided to try it out for the first time. It felt special. All the worries I had weren't important anymore, and I appreciated this moment we shared. I could feel everything at once and nothing at the same time. I was so thankful to have Haven in my life now. She had become a part of me. How long do we have? I love her. I do miss these moments with you. They felt magical, didn't they? We were both so happy with each other. Of course, the question is what happened. I was truly happy for a while. You brought out something in me. A childlike quality, the curiosity. I don't really know what it was, but it felt new. You don't remember? Okay, I definitely cannot... What's this? It's a black jacket. I mean, sure. Maybe that is the solution. Hang the jacket on the coat hanger? Yes. Hanging the jacket brings back a familiar feeling. You try your best to remember the memory you try to forget. Haven invited me to join her at a party. She said it's a nice opportunity to meet her friends. I picked out a nice black suit, hoping it wasn't too fancy for the party. I'm not known for being the most outgoing person. I've never been to a party before. It'll be fine, right? I feel you, my guy. The thought of me going to a party where only know one person is very scary. I can't handle this. I'll try my best. It won't be that bad, right? Besides, we've had a couple of dates now and they've all been great. Sure, it will be fine. I've already told all my friends about you and how much I enjoyed spending my time with you. I couldn't wait for you to meet them. Oh. A flag. Well, I suppose since Haven isn't exactly a saving haven right now. A stool? Sure. I'm not looking for them. Alcohol, I never liked the stuff. You found an MP3 file. That's Haven, yeah. The party. Let's remember. You try your best to remember the memory you tried to forget. This didn't feel right. The music was so loud I couldn't hear myself think. There were so many people I didn't know, it felt like I was being watched. And Haven? She kept talking with her friends. The world is so much bigger than mine. Girl. Girl. If you invite a person who is not very well versed with parties and stuff, and you're the only one he knows, then you have the responsibility to, you know, not leave him alone and, like, introduce him to people. And make sure he, like, is enjoying himself, please. Though I suppose they're not very old right now, so it's... She was probably not aware. She didn't forget about me, right? It's okay. She's just talking to her friends. You can have all her attention. It's not about you. I should go out for a smoke. Just to help me calm down. The air felt cold outside. The cigarette did help me slow down. But just thinking about her, why does it slightly hurt? I shouldn't be feeling sad. I still love Haven and she loves me. Do I feel like this? Nothing even happened and yet I felt betrayed by her. This isn't safe. I don't feel comfortable. I have to go away. This isn't good. Why am I thinking like this? Why am I running away? I need to calm down again. I'll just sit here for a while. It's okay. It'll be okay. I shouldn't be freaking out. Why does this hurt so much? Just calm down. Please, calm down. Stop it. I can't think. I see someone in front of me. I catch my breath and slowly look up. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. I just needed some fresh air. Are you sure? I'll be back inside. You should come too. I'll be there in a second. She doesn't care about me. She would have stayed here if she did. I kinda can't understand where you're coming from. But she probably doesn't get it. She doesn't understand how uncomfortable parties can be. Someone who isn't used to them, for someone introverted, for someone withdrawn, parties are just loud, uncomfortable, alienating. And if then the only person you know who invited you just doesn't engages with you through it, and like, then how are you supposed to like enjoy it? There's no way. I should leave. Yeah, thank you for the arrow. The shadow is too hard to remove. It's a small rock. Okay. Put the rock on the bed. You can try to break the shadow with this rock, I see. You throw away the rock. Do you want to remember? We kinda have to. You try your best to remember the memory you tried to forget. Why did you leave the party? I was so worried about you. I say nothing. She doesn't deserve to hear anything from me. I was expecting her to say she's sorry. Though, however, you also have to, like, communicate your feelings. But she had no reason to apologize. It's not her fault. Why did I act like that? If I say something, she'll probably think I'm being dramatic. She'll forget about it soon enough and things will go back to normal. Except things never went back to normal. Yeah, you kinda have to communicate in a relationship. It's tragic, I know. You can barely make out a lighter on the table. Grab the lighter. You think about how many times you've lit a lighter in your life. How many times you would smoke alone. You want to remember? Sure. Ui, this one is a bit trickier. Come on. You try your best to remember the memory. We stopped getting in touch with each other after a few weeks. I can't forget that last message she sent. I hope you'll be doing okay. For weeks I was wondering if she was going to send something, but that never happened. I didn't respond to her, I was too scared. She was probably mad at me. You know, having... Yeah, this is a matter of him essentially getting too scared about conflict, too scared about communicating, too scared about expressing himself, that he just completely shut down. And so... in Haven, of course, she can't do anything. What can she do if he doesn't communicate with her? There's nothing she can do. She can't force him to talk. I'd smoke every day just so I wouldn't have to think about her. Because every time I would, I'd get sad, confused, and mad. These emotions would take control of me. I knew that I was doing wasn't right, but it didn't feel fair. It became an addiction, fueling my distraction. I started having trouble sleeping. She'd appear in my dreams, and it felt like my progress was gone. I just wanted to stop thinking about her. What does she even mean to me? She felt safe. She felt warm. She was optimistic. She was herself. Just being around her was enough for me, even though this relationship probably didn't mean much to her. What was I to her? I wouldn't know. I don't understand why she even spoke to me in the first place. Maybe it didn't matter who it was, she was just lonely. You don't really have to make up weird interpretations of her behavior, you know. And that loneliness cut through me. It left me with a scar that would never completely heal. I wish she was someone who would always be there for me. A safe haven. For a human being, it's impossible to always be safe and comfortable. Sometimes you need to have difficult conversations. Though I understand why that's difficult. I'm also not very good at communicating, you know? Do you remember the time we climbed the mountain? It was my idea for a date, since I loved climbing as a child. It took us the whole day, but the view was great. We placed the flag on the top to show we made it. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I still don't get why you couldn't let go. You didn't have much in your life. I do miss you. You were important to me too. You should have sent a message. I know you wanted to talk about it. And yet you never said anything. I was going to send something, but I thought you needed space. You probably needed some time after what happened at the party. You've been breaking yourself. You're unstable. I want to move on. This time it was the only choice. Maybe I'm locked in an ending already. I do want to move on. I truly do. I've tried so hard just to get you out of my mind. I can't have a day where I don't miss you. I'd look back on old photos, songs we used to listen to together. And I know that we can't make any more of these memories. It just makes me so sad. I miss you, Haven. I don't think I was ready for a relationship. I'm unstable, that's just how I am. I hope that after years I'd finally move on. It just feels impossible. I'm obsessed. You've planted yourself into my brain. No, I have. I told myself that if I let go, it would mean none if it mattered. If none of it mattered. That you didn't matter. But moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It means letting go. You'll always be a part of me, Haven. But I can't let you be all of me. My chest starts to feel lighter. It's like a weight has been removed. I want to move on. You found an old picture. Nice. Haven would take a lot of pictures. Usually I didn't like being photographed, but I tried my best for her. These pictures are something I could never forget about. It reminds me of what Haven and I used to have. Even though we'll probably never see each other again, I can't lose these memories. Alright, it's time to head back. You sat at the bus stop for a while. Complete day 5. The bird doesn't see you. So many birds. Hi. You're getting it now. That doesn't mean this is over. All of these moments from the past, they showed you something you're afraid of. Something you've had all your life. Jump in? I mean, sure. Day 6. Our room looks a little bit different now, doesn't it? Is there anything? Good. Ui, 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 ui. Ui, 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 ui. Big space. Big space. Oh, a lamp. Not a flake. Just in case, making a new save. Water. More lamps. It's a bit hard to see. A dirty teddy bear. Ah, it's a play. It's a playground. A plastic bucket. There will probably be something. What's this? Ah, drawing. This looks like one of the drawings I used to make when I was young. As a kid, I guess I always felt different from the other kids. I didn't feel comfortable getting to know the others, so I would watch from a distance. While they were having fun, I observed. There's a piece of paper in the sand. Let's grab it. Cool cards. It's another one of my drawings. Other kids always had these cool toys or trading cards to show off. My parents didn't give me many toys to play with, so I was always fascinated when I saw them. Still, I was too scared to approach them. It felt kind of weird being the only one who didn't talk. I imagined myself as some kind of alien. Or maybe an invisible ghost. Do I find something else? Drinking fountain. Oh. It's a bin. There's a piece of paper in there. Grab. One day I told myself I was going to be friends with everyone. I was finally going to have fun, just like the other kids. But they rejected me. They said I was weird. Something like, go away, we don't want you here. Did I say something wrong? Maybe they didn't like me because I never talked. Maybe I just didn't fit in. Kids can be cruel. Oh, another one. Dumb, stupid. I guess I'd accepted that I was too different. Instead of bothering anyone, I chose to be on my own. Well, I didn't really feel like I had a choice. I started feeling something new, something I didn't feel before. I was so sad. It felt like there was something missing in me. It felt wrong. I was wrong. Funnily enough, I was very good at finding friends when I was a child. Growing up did not help. Cool. After a while, I started seeing those other kids differently. They didn't feel like people to me anymore. They felt wrong, unfamiliar, unrecognizable as one of my own. I didn't want to see them anymore. Ah, there's another one. Slender looking ass. I was fine on my own. I got used to having to entertain myself. But then I started more of these shadow figures. I thought this time they looked different, tall and slim. They didn't say much to me, but they didn't bother me either. They were just there sometimes. Adults or something different? I got used to them being around. I would talk to them, even though they never responded. But that was enough for me. I felt connected again. Not judged, just understood. What is that? You remember these drawings, don't you? While the others were having fun, you were drawing on your own. Kind of like a coping mechanism. You hear all of those kids? Laughing, running, shouting. You were so disconnected from them. You were so different. That loneliness, it made me. You remember it, don't you? I didn't show up one day out of nowhere. You made me. At first, it was just a feeling. You didn't feel safe around these people. You were alone. So you kept to yourself. Quietly, something began to grow from inside. You couldn't see it, but you felt it. Over time, that loneliness became something else. It only grew stronger and stronger. All that dark energy coming together. It formed me. It became alive. I didn't ask to exist, but you made space for me, and I filled that. And even now, after all this time, I'm still here. Because that loneliness never really went away. I hope you can change that. Here's my last attempt to help you. There's something you need under one of those benches. You should be able to find it. It's not where I wanted to go. Something of an imaginary friend? There's a backpack under the bench. Take it. Alright, was that already what I needed? Maybe I'll go somewhere else for a bit. Though it is kind of difficult to see in here. It's a little bit easier with this filter G puts on. Oh. Ah yeah, now I'm back here again. Let's see. Oh, that's the cat. That's a cat. The frozen cat. Celine? What are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be. I didn't think I would see you again. You never got to do this, did you? Just sit out in the world? At least not with me. I've always wanted to hang out with you outside. I wanted you to be there when I was drawing in the park. I wanted to play with you in the grass. And I didn't want Dad doing anything to you while I was gone. I was supposed to keep you safe. I was so selfish. It isn't selfish, you just didn't know that cat leashes exist. You deserve more than a scared little boy trying to feel less alone. You didn't deserve any of it. Well, I guess we're finally doing it. We're hanging out, looking at the stars. They're beautiful, aren't they, Celine? I think you were the first thing I really loved. I cared about you, and I messed that up too. I should have listened. I didn't think anything could go wrong. And then you were gone, just like that. But you're here now, even if it's just for a little while. I think that's enough. I'll be okay. You found an old picture. Picture of yourself. A ball of yarn. I see. So I suppose I need to collect, like, white stuff in each section. Alright, I went above. Then let's go... I don't think this sheet was made for swimming. I'm not allowed to use the sheet here. Ah, here I am. Excuse me, have you seen my parents? I think I lost them somewhere. I guess I could help you find them. Oh, thank you. I was a bit scared. What if I couldn't find them? But I guess I feel safer now. Oh, there's a flag again. Yes. There's something here. Garbage. They can't have gone that far, right? I was with them just a moment ago. More garbage. So much garbage. I don't understand why they had to leave. Does it have something to do with me? No, it has more to do with them, I suppose. So much garbage. Do you think they'll be waiting for me at home? They would probably be worried. Or maybe not. Eh. What's this doing out here? Mom didn't use the computer much. I used it more than she did. Yeah. This type of stuff was always in my nightmares when I was a toddler. So much garbage. And the toy shark. It's so cold here. I don't like this. It's a poem. Read it? The weak breeze whispers nothing, the water screams sublime. His feet shift, teeter-totter, deep breaths stand back its time. Toes untouched the overpass, soon he's water-bound. Eyes locked shut, but peek to see the view from halfway down. Not bad. I like stuff that rhymes nicely. Oh, that's our TV. Why would they throw this out? Spring cleaning, haha. My mom's bed? I always wanted to jump on it. It was so big and bouncy. I don't understand. Doesn't she still need this? Maybe if I find all the things they left behind, they will come back? What other reason could they have for throwing everything out? Oh, there's my house. Do you think they will be mad that I left? You will stay close, right? It's really empty. Mom? Dad? They're not here. Why would they leave without saying anything? Did they do something wrong? Is this all I have left of them? It's an old family photo. You're taking it? But this is all I have left? I guess you need it more than I do. I just don't want to forget them. They're important. Just don't forget them too. That was the last thing I had of them. What if they never return? I could never say I'm sorry to them. I never appreciated her enough. Why'd you have to take it too? Wasn't it enough that they left? Sorry. We need this for character development purposes. It's not like you had a choice. You need these items. Thank you for trying to make me feel better, I suppose. Alright. Right. The two bottom ones I did. Suppose I'll go see what's up here. We meet again. Do you have any idea where we are? This place sure is strange. It could be worth exploring this area. Maybe you could find something. A painting. A painting. A closet blocking the door. This feels a little like the school, but not really. Maybe a workplace? A present. The first I found in this area. You press the button. Some sort of electricity box. A big closet won't open. Paint bucket. In a rag coat. I wonder what the button does. Yes, yes. Ah. When was the last time you felt safe? It must have been a while ago. Funny how you could never feel safe by yourself. Well, no response. No response. No response. No response. Maybe just once more you can feel it easier. Someone's been waiting here for a while. I hope you can forget about the past for a second and just appreciate this moment. No response. No response. Oh, an open door. Oh, that's Haven, isn't it? It's a rolling tray. There's papers, tips, and a grinder. Hi. You made it. It took you long enough. You sound tired. Are you alright? It's been heavy. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what's new? You first? Let's see. Oh, I got into a band. But you remember me trying to teach myself guitar? Well, it paid off. You should come to one of our shows someday. Do you still listen to that one band? The one with the terrible name, but actually good songs? The Stray Cats? Yes, that's the one. I've been listening to them again recently. Not sure if you would still like them. I guess they remind me of a different time. They're still around? Yeah, barely though. I think only one of the original members is still in it. The sound changed a lot, it's more polished. My favorite will always be the one with the red album cover though. I was up that mountain the other day, you know which one I'm talking about, right? I was surprised to see your flag was still there. You went back there? Yeah, it looked kind of sad now, but it still made me smile. Anyways, I sat there for a while. I didn't really think about anything. Can I say something kinda stupid? Yeah. I'm so proud of you. The fact that you're still here means a lot. And I hope you can be proud of yourself too. I just wanted to say that since I don't know when we'll see each other again, who knows, maybe this will be the last time. You know, maybe it's best that you have that flag. I brought it with me from that mountain. It's still in my closet. If you want it, it's yours. Maybe it can make you feel safe. I'm really glad we did this, even if it's the last time. You can stay here as long as you like, and leave whenever you feel ready. Okay. Let's see the flag. You take the flag out of the closet. Goodbye, Haven. Hey. Take care of yourself, alright? And don't forget to smile once in a while. Goodbye. Well... What now? Oh. Only the desk remains. Was that path there before? Yay, we get to build a bridge again. Alright, this one is the last one. There you are. It wasn't easy, but you finally came around. I wonder if you keep running in circles forever. You know this place, even if you don't recognize it. Not just this empty void, but this whole world. It's been growing ever since he was just little. Come on, we've got a lot to walk through. Yes. Alrighty. Throughout the days, you've come across the others, the loneliness. Each one of us pulled from the loneliness he felt. We've never been able to get in touch with him directly, but we've had enough power to bring you here. This world, we created it with parts of his memories. A white sheet he used to hide under, someone who was so important to him, and a bus stop taking him back home. We did this for one purpose. To make you, and therefore him, look at these memories from a different perspective. To relive the past and see if you could change. It's a stone etched with a drawing of a lighter. We believed there was a way out of our bodies. I wanted to move on. All of us did. The only thing that was stopping us was him. His unwillingness to face what he's left behind. A man smoking. Oh, I don't know what I did, but it did something. Accidentally solving a puzzle. Oh, hi. We tried picking out the most important memories, the one that made him. But those weren't enough to make this world, so we had to improvise. There's another flag to save. Oh, fireplace. A campfire that once burned. He's still doing it, you know. The substances he depends on to keep living. His soul, as fire has faded out. He's been rotting away in the safety of his room. I hope you can help him reignite his fire. I see, so I suppose this game is about helping him come out of his room, so to say. When I close my eyes, I feel myself spinning, like one of those spinning teacup rides. The space is taking me somewhere else. Oi, 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 oi. It's getting a bit hard to see, my friends. I see something here. Is it my fault I'm like this? Was I destined to live the way that I did? Let's just say it's not your fault you ended up like this, but it is your fault if you stay like that. That's usually how it is. Though changing is easier said than done. Oi, 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 oi. I cannot see shit. I've always felt this emptiness. I know there's more, I felt it before, but I don't have anyone to help me. Good God, it's almost like it gets worse every time I read a letter. God help me. I cannot see shit. Oh jeez. Well, there's something here and there's something out down there. I wouldn't mind if it ended here. I don't care about the past anymore or what the future could be. There's still much for you to do, you know. Okay, how do I get down there? I've forgotten what day it is. They've started blending together. Not like that matters right now. Oi, 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 oi. Difficult fog. Oh, music. Oh, I have all the MP3 files now. You're not who you think you are. You're not him. You were never meant to be. You carry his memories, everything he's lived through. You pulled you out of him so you could try to make him accept his past. Look down into the hole. It's a tear in our world, a glimpse into the real one. He's still in his bed. Soon we'll have to let you go. We're running out of power to keep this world alive. You'll open a locked door and return to the human world. What you've seen here, everything you've learned, none of it will reach him directly. When he wakes up, he won't remember this place. You can't bring your memories to him. But maybe he'll remember the feeling The feeling of finally being ready to move on. There was a hope. Do you understand, Vessel? There's something you still need to leave. If you're ready, put your sheet back on. Alrighty. It's my lighter. Let's take the lighter. I see, now I'm back at the beginning. Now I should have all the items? I think. Yeah. This is it. After everything, you're still here. You've wandered through everything you tried to forget. You didn't run from them this time. Even when it hurt, even when it scared you, you stayed. This place was made from your fear, but also your hope. Not everyone makes it this far, you know. Most people get lost, they run away. It's a miracle that you chose to listen. You won't forget what you've seen here, he will. Even if you might not change, we at least know you did. You did the best you could. At the bottom of everything you remain. Climb out of the hole you entered from, and open the door. Merry Christmas, Vessel. You want to climb the rope? Yes. This feels very final though. What is the last day gonna be? This is still day 6, not 7. No. Can't look at it. Have to just accept it. Moving on. You sat at the bus stop for a while. Day 7. Alrighty, there's a key inside. Now we have what we need. By the way, do I still need to eat something? That's an egg. You take a bite out of the egg. It tastes nice. Good for you. Finally something that tastes properly. Haven isn't here. Hey, snowman. You ready? Sure I am. You unlock the door with your key. One day remains. Interesting thingies. How do I know if I'm ready? I'm not sure this will work. I mean, it's better than not trying at all. I guess there's no real way of knowing. I'll just have to hope for the best. Indeed. What's going to happen to me? Will I still be conscious? Or will it feel like dying? I guess I don't have much of a choice. If I don't return, he might not wake up. This reminds me a little bit of Paisho Alice. I did my best. I have moved on. And also, I'm feeling a little of Andro vibes, but like if it were an uplifting story instead. It is a very pretty game though. It shows that you don't need super detailed rendering to make something pretty. Another bus stop. You wait for the bus to arrive. I've always found something comforting about bus rides. They give me time to think. It's peaceful, like an empty void. I've been asleep for a long time. Not just these past 7 days, but before that too. I've been hiding inside him, trying to forget my past, pretending I don't miss anything. But I missed so many things. I missed myself. Rotting in my room for so long has made me forget who I was, who I could become. In the past, I was always thinking if this was all my fault, if I turned myself into this kind of person, if I could have done more to change. But now I think, maybe it's not about blaming myself, maybe it's understanding. Revisiting these moments without letting them define who I am. Seeing my younger self in these memories made me think differently. I don't hate him anymore. He was doing his best. I don't know what's waiting for me when I wake up. He might not change at all. He might just return to the same life he always had. Just swimming in the same old circles. But maybe he'll be able to breathe a little easier. Maybe he'll remember the feeling of moving on. Maybe he won't be okay right away. Maybe it will take time. But that's okay too. Because I know I moved on. And maybe he'll do the same. Aren't you forgetting something? We can't just end it like that. Let's celebrate the wonders of Christmas together with everyone. The good old Christmas update. It's gonna feel a little weird when I upload this at a later time than Christmas, but you know. A good little game. Oh yeah, it's important to sometimes look back and make sure that you're not too hung up about the past. There's truly never a need to torture yourself and to hate yourself over what has been. No, it's so easy to say, of course. It does help to try to see yourself in a more subjective way sometimes. Like a third person, not like yourself. And you might just realize maybe you're just a poor sap that needs a little bit of help. And maybe it becomes easier to not talk down on yourself. At least that's how it's like for me. But yeah, there are definitely some things I could work on too, you know. I have a tendency of being a hermit. I gotta be a little bit better about it too. Otherwise, all I have in my life will simply be the family I live with. That's a bit dangerous. But yeah, this was a very, very well put together game. Merry Christmas. The developer did such a good job with the graphics and the sound design. And it felt really, really nice to play too. I don't think I've seen any bugs or weird stuff, so everything was very clean too. Strong art direction too. Yeah. This was probably the happy ending. I'll see if I can find other endings too. Well, this is different. I answered questions a lot more negatively this time. Kinda depressing, honestly. New lore? New lore. Apparently, his parents are dead. You didn't care about how dad crashed his car or how mommy stabbed herself to death afterwards. Oh, Jesus Christ. You lied about visiting them. About visiting them and it haunts you. These moments are the only way to see them. And they will haunt you too. What happens in this house is something you can't run away from. But you're not running away. Instead, you're directly interacting with them. I've thought so many times about these times, and every time you would defend, regret, and hate it. There's still more to uncover. More moments from the past you'll explore. The weight you carry will only be heavier. Can you bear seeing more of the past? I can't handle this anymore. Should head to the bus stop. You know, your little imaginary friends are getting a lot meaner. Now that I'm picking all the negative answers. Well, this feels a little bit different. Yeah, day 5 seems a little bit, darker this time. Something's wrong. Do you feel it too? Sure do. It feels strange. There's something you've been avoiding. The mountain's waiting for you. Haven has been breaking my head for years now. I was obsessed with her. I've tried multiple times to let go, but every attempt has failed. She probably doesn't think about me anymore, and that's a good thing. I don't want her to remember the party. I've been forcing myself to think about our memories together. I wanted to feel the pain. But now I'm being confronted for it. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I kinda have made you not ready at all. So, yeah. You've kept me in your head for so long, there's no denying it. It's like you want to hurt yourself. Do you even know why you're here? Why are you here? You made me. I didn't have a choice. This mountain, it remembers what happened. Collected all of our moments. I want to help you, I do. But I don't think you want me to. Then don't. You're making this so hard for me. Hurts to see you like this. I won't stop you, but I have to ask. Can you save yourself? No. Not on this file. Not on this file. This one is not a good file. This one is sad. What are you listening to? This feels kinda different. It was a sunny evening and I was listening to some music. Then Haven appeared. Back then I had no idea who she was, but on hindsight it was the start of something terrible. She asked me for my email and I agreed. She then simply walked away. I went home shortly after that. I couldn't believe what had just happened to me. Ah, we're definitely skipping some steps here. She eventually sent an email and asked if I wanted to hang out with her. I was curious to what could happen between us, if only I didn't respond back. We met under a big tree nearby the park. She brought some snacks and apple juice. She even wanted to meet up again. I was so excited for the first time in a while. I think the latest album was the worst than the first one. I mean, yeah, the singer did leave, but it's still a good album, it's just not the same, you know. I was starting to catch feelings for her. I guess she was too, since we started dating after a couple dates. Ay. This time we're speed running this, apparently. Yeah, not even a moment for that, huh? Haven had invited me over to a party. She knew I couldn't handle something like that, but she really wanted everyone to meet me. I picked out the black suit I had lying around. I hadn't been to a party before, so I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't want to go. It felt too unsafe. Why couldn't we just meet up somewhere again? Still, I did agree. I guess I believed it might turn out alright. Yeah. Oh, there you are again. But saying nothing, I see. Oh, this time it's interactable. This time it's interactable, huh? We met outside the building. She was with a few of her friends and she introduced me to them. They all seemed nice, I guess. Once we were inside, we took a few pictures together before Haven disappeared. I sat there alone on the stool with a drink in hand. It felt like everyone's eyes were digging into me. I started to worry it was happening. Exactly how I imagined it. Where I was waiting for Haven was with her friends. I tried to join the conversation, but I felt lost. Felt like I didn't belong there, so I went somewhere else. Oh, Haven, why did you have to make it so hard for me? Did you expect something else from me? You knew I couldn't handle this. I don't think she knew. I knew I had to get out of there as soon as possible. I was scared. I was furious. Without saying a word, I grabbed a cigarette and left. I felt hate. I felt betrayed. I didn't want to think about it. She specifically asked me to go to the party, so why would she ignore me? Well, if she was going to ignore me, she won't notice me leaving. I've had enough of this. I want to go home. Why does this hurt so much? I don't want to care. I hate this. Let me go home. Why is she like this? Why would she do this to me? She probably thinks this was a funny way to hurt me. Why am I doing this to myself? Stop it, please. I can't think. I see someone in front of me. I already know it's Haven. She's been searching for me. There was no one. You're not even remembering it correctly, huh? I must have imagined her coming here. She wanted to meet at my house a few days after. She didn't mention it, but I knew it was gonna be about what happened at the party. Why did you leave the party? I was so worried about you. I say nothing. I can't say anything. Does she feel sorry? Should I feel sorry? Why should I? She didn't even care that I left. Not even a text message that night. She doesn't deserve to hear anything from me, not a single word. She'll have to figure out this mistake on her own. I don't think she even deserves a second chance. Oh my. That is 1,000 times more negative. She broke up with me. I guess that was to be expected. We stopped messaging not long after. We let the silence take over. We both didn't want to talk about it, so we just let it be. I'd started smoking a lot of weed. Life started to feel boring without her. At least smoking felt exciting. It was something I could look forward to each day. Especially music. I started hearing things I never heard before. Heard things I hadn't before. Felt like I was floating in an endless pool of water. It was amazing. This is how I wanted to live now. Life felt so much better like this. No worries, the past is gone, only the present remains. Ah, and that's why you ended up like that. Do you remember the time we climbed the mountain? It was my idea for a date, since I loved climbing as a child. Took us the whole day, but the view was great. We placed the flag on the top to show we made it. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I still don't get why you couldn't let go. You didn't have much in your life. I do miss you. You were important to me too. You should have sent a message. I know you wanted to talk about it. Yet you never sent anything. I was going to send something, but I thought you needed space. Probably needed some time after what happened at the party. You've been breaking yourself. You're unstable. I don't miss you. Oof. Sealing the deal. I don't miss you. I just can't keep living like this. Thinking about you every day, looking through old messages, thinking about the past. I keep telling myself that I just need time, but it's been years now. You're still here. Why did you do this to me? I had a terrible life before I met you, and you had the audacity to give me hope before making it even worse. You acted like you cared, like you understood me. I don't think you actually did. You used me. She really didn't, but I hate this feeling, this emptiness inside of me. I can feel it as if it's actually there. I just want to feel something else than this, anything else. You ruined me, Haven. You left a scar on me that never heals. Maybe I should have never met you. I wouldn't have all these memories with you, but maybe that's for the best. I'm sorry. Well, why do you put yourself through this? I did love you. I cared so much about you. How can you break our trust like that? I didn't want to leave you like this, but you're hurting yourself more than I actually did. Don't you think it's time to stop blaming me? Or maybe it's time you stop blaming yourself too. I feel the ground begin to shake. It's subtle, but something deep beneath me is moving. My legs feel weak. The ground is shattering. I feel it all breaking. It feels right. She's still looking at me, like she knows what's about to happen. Like she already said goodbye. Is this what I deserve? Everything around me is breaking. Is it my fault? Was I ever supposed to be held responsible? Well, this little experiment most certainly did fail. What's this? The sheet is stuck, torn between two sharp rocks. You sat at the bus stop for a while. Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Not good at all. Day 6, barely visible. It's a knife. Great. Huh. Jump in. Wait, can I eat something? Empty plate. Well, did he jump to reality now? With this absolute hopeless... No, not yet. Hopeless feeling. There you are. You think diving deeper makes you brave? Looking back at these memories just to hurt yourself again and again? You think that's brave? Do you think that is helping? No. Then again, you're not doing this to help anyone. There's something in you that wants to feel broken. This isn't the reason we made this world. We had a purpose. But fine. You want to see how far it goes? I'll walk with you. I always do. Ah, we're back here. Throughout the days, you've come across the others, the loneliness. Each one of us pulled from the loneliness he felt. Never been able to get in touch with him directly, but we've had enough power to bring you here. This world, we created it with parts of his memories. A white sheet he used to hide under, someone who was so important to him, and a bus stop taking him back home. Ah yeah, there it is in stone again. We did this for one purpose, to make you, and therefore him, look at these from a different perspective. That was foolish of us. We have hoped too much. Think he could change? That you could change? You're rotten. I guess the past does define who you become. Ouch. I don't even need to solve anything here. Ouch. Here comes the bad ending. Hi, Haven. Not even talking to us anymore, Well, at least we're not using the knife on her. He's still doing it, you know. The substance he depends on to keep living. He's been rotting away in the safety of his room. Good. You're sick. Can't believe we hoped you could change. Man. Ah, this thing. What's the point in trying? All of this for nothing anyway. We're all going to have an end. From the start, my life has been unfair. I didn't get any chances. Whose fault is it? There's no one to help me. This is my end. I'm going to the forest tonight. Oh no. I'm sorry. I've tried to end it before, when I was 14. I can't believe I failed myself. Yeah. I suppose this is the ending where all the warnings come in. Yay! You're not who you think you are. You're not him. You never were. You're just a piece of him carved out to look back. You were meant to help him move on. Help him heal. But you didn't do that, did you? Look down into the hole. It's a tear in our world. A glimpse into the real one. He's gone. He should be sleeping in his bed. You used this world to punish him, again and again. And now look what's left. This place is breaking apart. He could have had a life, he could have started over. We wanted you to help him show they're still good, but you didn't believe that yourself. What you've seen here, everything you've learned, none of it will reach him directly. When he wakes up, he won't remember this place. You can't bring your memories to him. But it doesn't matter now. You want to keep digging. Go on, vessel. Look at your worst moments. Jump in the hole. Phew. Hi, Haven. Looks like one of the drawing I used to make when I was young. I always stood to the side, didn't I? Watching like some creep. Told myself I just didn't like talking, or that I was different. Special, maybe. But deep down I knew I just wasn't wanted. Look at them. I always had something to show off, and I just stared. I started thinking I really was invisible. I wasn't a person, just an entity watching from behind. Yay. One day I told myself I was going to be friends with everyone. I was finally going to have fun just like the other kids. They looked at me like I was disgusting. The hate on their face said everything. I was never one of them. I was different. I told myself I was fine, that I didn't need them. But no, I realized I was telling myself a lie. It wasn't just loneliness, it was something else, like I was broken. There was something wrong with me from the start. Ah, yeah, here it is. After a while, they stopped looking like people to me. I started hating them. Whenever I saw them, I would turn away. Something was pulling me. I didn't want to see them anymore. Though interesting that I'm now forced to do this section first. Ah, yeah. That's when it started showing up, the loneliness. They didn't say much to me, but they didn't bother me either. I think I liked them more than real people. I think originally that was the last... Ah, no. This one. I felt so connected to them. For the first time I felt important. They made me feel something when there was nothing. You found them all. I almost thought you wouldn't bother. You remember what these were, don't you? What's left of a kid who just wanted to fit in? Trying to feel anything but rejected? These were meant for you to look back at who you once were. But you came here to pick at the wounds, to bleed all over them. And for what? To remind yourself that you were unwanted? To tell yourself again and again that no one ever cared? I didn't come from nowhere. You made me. Not just once, but over and over. You created us. At first, it was just a feeling. You didn't feel safe around these people. You were alone. But you kept to yourself. Quietly, something began to grow from inside. You couldn't see it, but you felt it. Over time, that loneliness became something else. It only grew stronger and stronger. All the dark energy coming together. It formed me. I became alive. I didn't want to exist, but you kept feeding me. And even now, after all this time, I'm still here. Because that loneliness only grew as time went on. You're not looking for peace. You just want to feel broken enough to stop trying. I should hate you for it, but I don't. I just feel tired. You wanted to sing, didn't you? Then go ahead. Jump in the hole. Hooey! Jump in? Sure. Nothing better to do on this route. Nothing good waiting on this end. Excuse me, have you seen my parents? I think I've lost them somewhere here. Well, they're gone. Huh? No, they're just lost, right? We just need to look. That's what you're supposed to do when someone's lost. Hi, Haven, silently judging me. They can't have gone far, right? Wasting your time. I don't understand why they had to leave. You always think it's your fault. Interesting that I'm even getting choices for these. Do you think they'll be waiting for me at home? They will probably be worried, or maybe not. It's so cold here. I don't like this. You'll get used to it. Are you cold often? Welp, welp. Maybe if I find all the things still left behind, I'll come back? What other reason could I have for throwing everything out? Oh, there's my house. You think they'll be mad that I left? Why do you keep pretending? Pretending what? Come look, they'll be inside. It's really empty. Mom? Dad? They're not here. Why would I leave without saying anything? Did I do something wrong? They're dead. No. That can't be right. They promise. Why would they leave me alone? I'll wait. They'll come back. They promised. They'll come. Well, we are not very nice. But that's the point of this route. Ah, yes. The cat. No. Not her. I can't. I don't want to see her. She doesn't deserve this. I was supposed to protect her. It's not fair. I just wanted to show her the park. I couldn't know it would lead to this. It happened so quickly. I remember the sound. I can't get it out of my head. I know she's waiting, but I can't talk to her. Can't even say her name. I ruined everything. And even enjoy a nice moment with Celine. Ah, yes. You've been so quiet lately. Is it supposed to be comforting? What are you even still doing here? You're not her. I don't need you anymore. I never needed you. You said you you would always be there for me, but it never felt that way. It never felt real. You were never real. I'm sick of it. Say something. Anything. Nothing? Welp. We needed to have the knife for something, right? No more voice. No more being safe. I'm done with you. We had to have gotten the knife for something. We needed it for something. This is probably the real him, huh? And no good day 7 to you too. A key! Yay! Haha. Damn, the plate is empty. Oi, 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 oi. Are you ready? Ready for the bad ending. You always told yourself it would be different. Someday you would face it all. But you never really wanted to change. Rot. Well, yeah. Fail to face your traumas. Yeah. Welcome to the bad end. Though I suppose it's also nice to also get some new lore with the bad ending. I didn't get from the good ending route that his parents were dead. That kinda went past me. Didn't get it. But yeah, that was quite a lot more negative. And hello, birdies! You're not here for a good reason. Yummy! Ew. Why do I always start with the good endings and then do the bad endings next? I always get a bummer ending. And that way I always end playthroughs with a bummer. Oh man. But well, it was still very interesting to see this other side of the game. Because, well, they were spitting the truth. The way you're acting in a bad end is basically just hurting yourself for the sake of it. Hurting yourself so you cannot even get up, back up again. That's what it's for. Our protagonist is not on the screen anymore, huh? But yeah, what do we learn from this? To not do things that intentionally just to harm yourself, yeah? Let go of the painful past and try to live anew in the future. Don't drown yourself in self-pity. it's not really worth it in any way or form. But yeah, then this is it. Thank you very much for watching this playthrough. I greatly enjoyed this game. It's very much along the lines of other games on that front that I like. Similar to like Andro and Soul Void. Similar types of games with similar themes. I very much like these types of games. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!